first Fruits Coffee Latte Art Show Case. We are at the hospital. We're waiting to leave. It's taking forever. And we have like 50 people rocking up to our house in like 20 minutes. And we're not actually there yet. Abby's all upset about it. Where is she?
She's so upset.
Anna's wearing her party shoes.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll get out of here soon.
What are you doing?
Am I doing it?
I think you're a bit high.
To stay in hospital for 48 hours because Abigail was born more than 18 hours after Anna's waters broke. But like it was like an hour and a half after, and we were pretty keen to get home, and so we were we'd managed to convince one of the pediatrics to sign us out early, which was pretty good because otherwise we were going to have to discharge against medical advice. And so they come around, did the blood work at like 11 and took the blood, and it was meant to take like an hour. And basically from like 12 through to about 7:30 at night, we were being told that the doctor was on his way. Nobody's fault. Those guys are so busy. They had emergencies to go to. But us, we had live music here at our house, a housewarming, and we were done. We were so done. By the time we left, it was almost 48 hours anyway. And I went up to the nurse and I was like, hey, look, I'm pretty over this, like, can I just discharge and we'll just sign a waiver against medical advice that we want to leave. And it just so happens that next to her was sitting one of the ICU doctors who had come up to help one of the other patients, and she heard me kind of say, I'm happy to sign out, and she was like, oh, I'll just go do the baby check. And so I managed to wangle a doctor to go and do it, which was really nice of her. The nurse staff were lovely. Like, it was busy, they were understaffed, they were still lovely. So the Percolators rock up. So the Percolators are a band that kind of actually formed in our smaller Ashmore store. So I mentioned that we were having a housewarming to one of our friends, and he's like, "Oh, we'll play." So they played their gig and their set, and they did a bunch. They'd started playing at 4, expecting that we would have rocked back up from hospital. They played all the way through to like 7:30, being like, "Oh, surely they'll be here soon. We'll play one more song." So we were so grateful that they blessed us. It was free. They did it for free. Max, who is the isn't actually in the band anymore. He's the guy who does all the music. So all the music on these vlogs, Max Addict. There's a link in the description. Check him out. His stuff's really good. He's a really talented musician. Thanks for watching. We always want to have these vlogs to be as real as possible, and the temptation to put all this content over 3 weeks was very real because generating content seems to be quite difficult. But this happened. This basically the last 4 days is what all of this footage has come from. It's been quite chaotic, but lovely and amazing. We are grateful for our family and friends who are so supportive to us. It's absolutely, such a blessing that we're surrounded by so many great people. It's interesting, when as a parent watching your child born, it's the only time that I have cried with joy and not even realize that I was crying. It's an amazing experience to kind of go through, especially as the man, because I really have no control over anything and I don't really know what's happening, and it's just amazing to kind of see your wife do these amazing things. Women's bodies are just absolutely incredible in what they can do. Such a blessing to have Anna in my life. Thanks for watching the Dan Smith episodes, episode 2. Thank you for watching and being a part of this. Please subscribe, please hit the bell. It's that little thing next to it. I'm going to make it here. There's a bell. The bell will give you a notification every time I release a new video, so you don't have to go searching for it. Higashi's been over. We've had a bit of an interesting week, which has overlapped a little bit, so we'll release this vlog now and we can show you us doing the planning and stuff that we've been doing for the next phase of First Fruits.